Today I want to tell you a story about my dear friend Julie, who is a literal ray of sunshine. I met her through work. She lives in a faraway state, and I only get to see her a couple of times a year, but I love her to death. And recently, right before Christmas, she got a diagnosis. Even with all the medical assurances, a breast cancer diagnosis is never an easy thing to hear. A couple of years ago, she gifted me the audiobook Untamed by Glennon Doyle. And one of Glennon's signature phrases throughout the book, and now she has a podcast by the same name, is "We can do hard things." And so that stuck with me, and it's been kind of a phrase that we toss back and forth when you have a rough day at work. Well, this diagnosis was a bit more than a rough day at work. So I thought, I want to make her a rock, and the perfect saying for it is "we can do hard things." And I thought I could make it a little special by incorporating a pink ribbon into the H on hard things. So that was my goal with this rock, is to send her something special before she had her surgery. And the other thing that I incorporated was cheetah spots. So the metaphor in the book behind the cheetah spots is that society can keep women captive, like a caged animal, like a caged cheetah. And the idea is to be bold and be daring and be wild, to reclaim your life in the wild and be untamed. So being unapologetic about drawing boundaries, about resting, about having fun, all of these things. And Julie is the epitome of all of these things, especially the last couple of years. I've just watched her blossom even more than I ever thought she could, because she was already amazing when I first met her. But this is also one of the reasons I know she's going to get through this. She has a good prognosis, but she has an even better attitude and faith that it's going to get her through this, smiling all the way. And whether she knows it or not, I see her as a mentor for life. Not so much a job, but life. Because I think she has been bold and beautiful about how she has set boundaries in her life and chosen the things that are important and not allowed work to overtake her, or, various things that can get in the way of the things that really matter to us. So I think post-COVID, that has been on a lot of our minds, and especially mine. And it's so cool to know someone that is actually living it and to feel like I could do that too. And I want to do that too. And she is just such a role model, and I love her. And I would encourage you to make sure that you are prioritizing the things in your life that matter to you. And maybe that's part of where my New Year's intentions came from, as opposed to resolutions, is wanting to prioritize the things that matter most to me. I was a little later than I planned finishing this up, but I got it nice and wrapped up, packaged with plenty of bubble wrap so it could travel through the mail across many states to get to Julie in time for a very important appointment. So I took a little drive on a very snowy day, and I dropped this in the mail with all of my best healing vibes and good thoughts and virtual hugs to arrive on her doorstep. I decided to include a little keychain. I had a perfect little Santorini with a hole in it, and kind of a keychain attachment that could be put on a purse or a backpack or something, just to let her know that I'm pulling for her and she's got this. I just need to show you a few more pictures of this beautiful soul who radiates positivity. She's doing a half marathon this month, and she's kicking cancer's ass. Sorry, Mom, there's no polite way to talk about cancer. Love you, Julie. Thanks for stopping by to watch. Now go do something kind for a stranger. See you next time.